in the Gospel of Emmaus, where the disciples are walking and encountering the risen Lord, and at the beginning they don't recognize him. They go from being downcast with a heavy and sad heart to have a heart that is burning, that is full of passion and love, and they cannot contain their joy. And so even if they're tired, even if it's night, they go back to Jerusalem for where they were coming from. So this passage from sadness and heaviness and be downcast into joy and passion and the zeal and love that wants to be shared, it's kind of the itinerary from going to where we are to sharing in the risen's life. And I think if we need to make few major steps that maybe can design our path, we can identify that we need to go, as I was saying in the last time, from faith to trust to surrender. Realizing that faith that requires a risk, but the faith in the risen one, in the risen Lord, is that virtue, that disposition that we have that help us to have a relationship with Jesus, with the risen one who is alive and present now. So that the more we know him, the more we can trust him, and trust it with smaller things and then bigger and bigger things. But then we don't stop there, just in trust and saying, you love me, you have good things for me. We're going to get to a place where we can surrender to him. Say, I want what you want. I don't need to know. I don't need to understand everything. I just need to know you, because my faith builds this relationship with you. And so I grow in freedom, and so I grow in love for the Lord and for my brothers and sisters. So I think if we know where we're going, if we know that holding on to things, trying to control, try to have our life, or even if we're not trying, having our life be driven and directed by our fears, it's not going anywhere. It's not bringing us anywhere, but like the disciples of Emmaus, is bringing us away from Jerusalem, away from the place of grace. And it's making us go and walk, trying to understand, but still downcast, a little sad. And instead we want to experience, we want to live with hearts that are burning on fire for love of God and others.